Other M, issue 23. Sonic, in the other Sonic's body, looks at all the destruction and says that he really thought that things would have gotten better once they won. Antoine explains that the Dingoes are being merciless to the Echidnas and some of their people aren't much better, and a few of the Legionnaires have taken a desperate stand in the Guardian's Keep. Then Sonic asks about their guests. Antoine heartlessly says he doesn't know why he decided to spare them, let alone trust them, and Sonic meets up with Mighty and Remington with a heartwarmingly cheerful smile. Mighty gets my sympathy by asking with a nervous smile if his execution time already, and Remington for some reason jokes with a smirk about how they get a choice of which execution to get. Buddy says that she likes the sound of this. Excuse me, you're supposed to be the compassionate healer, not another one of the psychopaths. And why would any of the heroes even consider rewarding these guys for helping them with death? Sonic says that the rebels' jobs are done, as with the Guardian defeated, Kodos won't have any backup, so it's time to reclaim their kingdom. He asks for their help with a smile, and Antoine, Fiona, and Bunny are offended at this, with Bunny saying that he has some nerve. He has nerve for letting some people who helped them live and help again? What's wrong with these people? Maybe he shouldn't have saved them. Also, I love that Sonic called Fiona Babe. Is his Tazanova Scourgisk side showing? Mighty says that he'll go with them on the condition that once their king is back in power, he can go free his kingdom Mercia since it's in just as bad shape. Fiona once again bitches about this, and Sonic says that if it comes down to it, he and Mighty will go down and help the cause alone. And just because he was too afraid to go against the Guardian until recently doesn't mean they should hold it against them. He says that he's just as strong as Bark, and Bunny bitches about that too. Wasn't she supposed to be the nice girl group? Is this gonna be the point where Sonic, being an actually good person, finally starts to get his extremist teammates turned on him? Because that seemed inevitable. Mighty says that he owes Sonic his life, and he owes something to their cause after all he did against it. Sonic takes Fiona's hand and kisses it, which is especially sweet since it's a robot hand, and he still wants to do that. And she fortunately shows loyalty to Sonic even when she's siding with an ex-chaotic. Sonic says that he could start reminding the other heroes of when he saved their lives too, and Bunny decides to just insult him for how the old him was a coward, at now of all times. Wow, fuck you. Not the right time. I thought she of all people wasn't the heartless one. I thought everyone forgave him for that by now. Mighty says they still need to get their king out of the Guardian's castle, and instead of hacking, he can give them clearance. He also says that he can help them clear the troops out. Remington says that some of the soldiers were part of his unit and he might leave if he told them to. Yeah, a third of them. The rest of them will just dismiss him as a traitor. He at least says that he's the last authority, as the Echidnas have lost their city and nation, and asks to try to reorganize his people. Bunny asks resentfully if he'll try to oppress the Dingoes again, and he says no, saying that the rebel assault crushed their military and they're worse off than the Dingoes. For some reason, it takes Bunny the longest to agree to the plan. Again, why? This feels so out of character for her. The Prawn Bunny I'd understand. She's hot-headed and emotional, and I won't forget her behavior in issue 40. But this Bunny is supposed to be a healer. We see the soldiers from Remington's units, with one insisting that the Guardian being dead is just a lie by the rebels, as he's in denial, thinking that Knuckles will save them. Then Mighty throws a heavy object onto one of them, and all the rebels show up, threatening them. They effortlessly win with their laser powers and stuff, and then Amy appears, with Fiona naturally asking how. I guess she forgot that she can teleport, and she looks sad and blank as she tells Sonic that it's time to go home. Amy says the same sentence again, making me worry that she really was brainwashed or a robot, but fortunately Sonic convinces her to leave, and she says that she'll be waiting for him with her cousin to warp him home. Wait, which cousin? So is Robin Hood your cousin or uncle in this universe? Did her cousin have a father with the exact same name? And they're having this conversation in front of Bunny, who was blatantly told that Sonic's from another universe. You'd think that she would immediately realize from Amy, the all-knowing magical psychic, saying it's time to go home, that, oh, I guess I was wrong to assume that he was delusional. But no, she's never gonna mention anything about this. And they wake up the king. Immediately, he's awake. No illness from being in a cryo chamber for so long like his wife in the Prime Zone, and no confusing crystallization madness either. This is so much simpler. Too bad it's not going to be explained why it's so much simpler. This issue is by Ian Flynn. Wow, these extremists are heartless. Why would they even consider not trusting Mighty and Remington and trying to kill them when they were clearly helping them earlier? I was really worried at how reluctant they were to go with Sonic's basic common decency plan, not to mention common sense, since Mighty and Remington's connections were going to be useful to them. The biggest problem is that Bunny, of all people, was against giving them a second chance. Come on, she's supposed to be nicer than that. I mean, you could have just had her not say anything and had the other people be the assholes. At least it ends with them saving the king, and Amy doesn't take Sonic home against his will. I mean, that's kind of good for him because considering that Sonic's reputation was ruined in the Prime Zone, maybe it's better that way. Or maybe since there was time travel, that reputation ruining thing never got the chance to happen because he never woke up.